Alright, so today's episode is going to be a bit of a hard episode to record for myself because there's really no surefire way for me to actually explain to everybody out there watching how to build a fan base. Well, let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to More Than a Video. This is the next to last episode to More Than a Video. This has been a 10 video series on content creation. I really appreciate you coming out here and clicking on this video. But before we get into anything, into anything about building a fan base and getting subscribers and views, I hope you guys will hit that subscribe button because episode 10 is coming and that is going to be an insane episode, and it is also going to be the finale of this series, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's jump straight into it. Today we are going to be talking about getting subscribers, views, and building a fan base. Now, from the very beginning, from episode 1, I've told you guys that getting subscribers should never be the end goal of becoming a content creator, but at the same time, it's really not about staying at 7 subscribers for like forever. So you really want to build a fan base, but you don't want to build a fan base just to feel good about yourself. You don't want to get a lot of views just to brag about it. You want to build a fan base so you can impact a lot of people and make sure that your work reaches the most people possible and inspires the most people possible. And that is the main reason why you set goals for your subscribers. Our current goal is 400 subscribers. So if you can help us out and hit that subscribe button down there, and let's talk about some ways you can get views. We talked about this last week, so I'm just gonna cover these things real quick. Number 1, write a blog. Writing a blog could be really useful in building a fan base because people can really get to know you when you start writing about yourself, about the things that you're reviewing, about your game that you're playing, about making YouTube videos. Maybe you're a video influencer out there and maybe you do what I'm doing right now, making videos about becoming a content creator. Maybe you do that for your channel, and if you want to do that, maybe you want to start a blog. Next, Instagram. Social media is a very powerful way to be able to get followers and attract viewers to your YouTube channel, and Instagram could either be a way for you to just promote your YouTube channel, or it could be a way for people to see you as a person, your personal life, what's going on, what food are you eating, where are you traveling, what sort of sites are you seeing. Right now, we're currently in a pandemic, we're in a COVID-19 pandemic, and we really can't go anywhere. But hopefully when this all ends, y'all can start posting stuff to your Instagram again about some interesting things that are actually happening. Number 3, use tags. Now, this is one of the things that I haven't really talked about, but let's go to my YouTube studio right now. I recently found out, and I'm really embarrassed to say recently found out, that tagging your videos is really important. So basically what tags do, if we go to episode 7, which is 2 episodes ago, 4 things that will help you build your brand. That is the title of the video, but people might not necessarily search 4 things that will help you build your brand. They might search something like personal branding or Photoshop tutorial or building brand recognition. So all these related searches I put as tags, and you get up to 500 characters. I really feel now that that's something that's really helped me grow my audience a little bit and extend my video to as many sources as possible. So any related searches you want, put it up there. The next thing is a good thumbnail. Now, we talked about this in episode 6. As you can see, these are all my past thumbnails, and getting a good thumbnail and a punchy thumbnail and a bold thumbnail is really something that can make people click on your video. And if you want to get more views, tags and a good thumbnail are really the killer combination that can get people to come to your YouTube channel. Now let's start this next section of the video, which is really where we're going to be spending all our time today, which is how to build a fan base. There's a difference between how can I get views and subscribers and how to build a fan base. A fan base is different from getting views because a fan base your fans are loyal people who will always come back and watch your videos. Views are just random people who come and click on your video. And I'm not saying that these random people are bad. I'm just saying that your fans are the ones you should really be focusing on because they're the ones that are going to get you the views, and they're the ones that are going to guarantee you support, and they're the ones that you can focus all your content on. So if you feel that your fans like a certain thing, maybe make a content for that certain thing. Building a fan base is very different from getting views. So the number 1 thing that you're going to see if you search up how to get subscribers on YouTube, the number 1 thing that you're going to see is engaging with your audience. This is so important. I go through all my comments and I heart every single comment. I go through all my direct messages on Instagram. I don't get quite a big number of those, but I do get a decent number, and I reply to any questions that people have. I reply to any notes that people leave me, you know, like your recent video was cool or whatever like that. I respond to all my direct messages and I try to go through all my comments and reply to them, but lately I haven't really been doing that. Should really get to doing that. But engaging with your audience is really something that is going to get you a subscribe, because people really want to feel support and people want to feel community. And one way is that, you know, maybe some person with 1 subscriber or a growing YouTuber, I could really help them out with that just by replying to their comment or giving them a little push, you know, to get in the water, to, you know, get started with that. I could really make an impact and inspire someone just by replying to a comment, or, you know, saying, you know, keep up the good work on your channel or anything like that. Engaging with your audience is so important, and I learned that from the very beginning. And you know, it's something that I really have to get better at, and it's really something that's really important if you want to build a loyal fan base. Number 2, show yourself as a down-to-earth person and a cool person. Be yourself, be honest, and people will subscribe. Don't try to be someone you're not. Maybe like you're aiming to be maybe you're aiming to be someone like Markiplier or someone humorous like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast, but look, you can be inspired by someone, but don't try to be someone that you're not, because that often ends up being weird. You gotta find your own style. Number 3, helping out fellow YouTubers and being nice to them is really one way that you can build subscribers, because fellow YouTubers subscribing to you can lead to doing collabs, and that can really also get you more subscribers. So, you know, helping them out by just giving them a shout out or commenting on their YouTube videos, subscribing to them, you know, that you might not necessarily get a subscribe back, but that's just one way that you can increase your chance of, you know, opening up opportunities to more subscribers. Because when you're helping out fellow YouTubers, they have a whole different audience that doesn't watch your YouTube videos, and if you comment on their videos and you do some sort of a collaboration with that YouTuber, that is one surefire way of opening up opportunities for more people to check out your channel. So be nice to other people. Number 4, now this might not apply to all of you and this might not work for all of you, but increasing the upload frequency is really important, because people like a consistent upload. I myself subscribe to people who have a consistent upload. So, you know, maybe once a week is a good number. I do that myself. Maybe at least once every 2 weeks, maybe that's like the max you should go. So increasing the upload frequency could be something that could really help build your subscribers. And one way that increasing the upload frequency can really help is that you get a lot of content made, and even if you don't get any subscribers, when subscribers actually come, you have a lot of content to show. So, you know, increasing your upload frequency can really help you make a lot of videos, and, you know, it can really help in that sense. So that's that, and let's move on to the next one. Think about what makes you subscribe to a channel. Now, what makes you decide to hit that red button? For me, it comes in a couple factors. Number 1, consistency. Number 2, entertainment. And number 3, engagement and inspiration. I can draw a lot of inspiration from them. And number 4, humor. Now, this will kind of lead us into the next point, which is make content that's not just inspiring and interesting, but humorous. I myself, you know, I really don't incorporate a lot of humor into my videos. I really should, just to make the video more engaging. But let's take a look at an example. So LiQWYD is a YouTuber that I've recently subscribed to, and I've recently been very impressed by the way that Elliot can actually make videos on a consistent schedule and keep up with school and add a lot of humor to his videos. And his videos are very interesting in the fact that he's a student and you can really relate to him, and that he really worked really hard on his YouTube channel. Now he has 800,000 subscribers. Now that's a lot of loyal fans right there. It might not be totally 800,000, but I'm saying that that's a lot of loyal fans out there that will watch your content no matter what. His videos are also really humorous in the fact that, you know, he might be riding a boosted board throughout New York City, or he might be posting funny videos of him traveling through Barcelona with his fellow students and classmates and whatnot, and his videos are just really entertaining and funny, and I subscribe to him because I can get really inspired to be productive, and at the same time it's really funny. And that goes the same for another YouTuber I watch called Mtav E09, and his videos really inspire me to be a more productive person, and his videos are also really funny. Like, he incorporates at least one humorous thing into his videos at least every single video, right? So I can expect that from him. So And you don't have to stick to a certain style, you know. If you don't have to think, wow, my viewers have this huge expectation of me to, you know, make humorous content every single time. You could take a different spin. Like I took a different spin in August when I started More Than a Video. I'm an art YouTuber primarily, but I've devoted myself to making this 10 video series, and you know, people have really responded to it. Some people haven't really responded to it, but I hope that it's impacting at least some of you. And you know, it takes a turn, right? But you really have to focus on incorporating at least some of these things into your videos, and that's one way that you can really build a fan base. You know, let's just go through all of these things one more time. Number 1, engaging with your audience. Number 2, being yourself. Number 3, interacting with fellow YouTubers and, you know, maybe giving them shout outs and doing collaborations and stuff. Number 4, increasing your upload frequency. Number 5, think about what makes you subscribe to a channel and do that. Number 6, make content that's not just inspiring and interesting, and those are very big factors of good content. But make humorous content, you know, incorporate some sort of humor into your channel. And you might not have a need to have humor into your content, but YouTube is just a big haven of humorous content, and I really like to I really want to look into adding like memes and stuff like into my videos in the future, or like art fails or whatever like that. Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. But making content that's inspiring, interesting, and humorous is really something that makes a video more engaging. And these are all things, I'm gonna repeat it again, there's not one surefire way to build your fan base. It all comes out of hard work and passion. That's the only surefire thing that will help you build at least some fans. And it might take a long time. It might take years and years and years of building your fans. But if you try to take all the factors that could make your YouTube channel the best it can be, all the factors that could increase the chances of someone actually coming by and subscribing, you're good to go. And I guarantee that if you make a channel and you really work hard at it, you're dedicated to it, and you're committed to it, and you work hard at it for a very long time, you will definitely find a loyal fan base at some point. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. I'm not saying that it's going to be, you know, overnight successes or anything like that. A lot of YouTubers have overnight successes, but 90% of the time that doesn't really happen, and it's a very rare chance. It all comes out of hard work and deep passion for what you do, and it all comes out of the correct mindset too. I don't like to subscribe to channels that are just really want the subscribers because they want to feel good about themselves or they want to brag to other people. I want to subscribe to a channel that really wants to inspire me, and I want to subscribe to a channel that I feel inspired by. So that's just really my motivation to subscribe to a channel, because I really want inspiring content on my feed to help me be a more productive person and help me make the best content I can. And that is really my mindset as well. I don't want to have viewers just so I can brag about it to people. You know, I have 300 subscribers, I have 1 million subscribers, I have 100,000 subscribers. I don't care about that. I really want to make content that inspires people and help them in their own content or whatever it is that they're doing, you know, art, videography, cinematography, anything like that. So that's going to be it for this video. That's going to wrap up our penultimate episode. Next episode is going to be the finale, so stick around for that. Share it with your friends. Share this episode with your friends. Share all the episodes with your friends if you think that they'll find it interesting. But aside from that, I hope this wasn't too long of an episode. It might be. Coming back to I always have a dread to go into editing, because I know this video will be probably like 30 minutes long and I have to cut out a bunch of stuff. I tend to talk for a long time, especially if it's this type of episode. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time.